match. Hey, by the way, I was challenged to a boxing match this week. For all of you listening, yeah, I'm going to talk about that stuff. So if you're tired, you can turn the show off. Just go to fightnetradio.com. It's just me and Andrew talking. So, okay, the day job, right? Mm-hmm. So there is a title representative, for those of you who don't know. Title insurance, when you buy a house, well, most of the people listening to the show don't buy houses. I don't mean to talk down to people like that, Andrew. I just don't think that I don't think our crowd listens.
He has absolutely no idea, people. Don't listen to him.
I'm such a dick. Andrew knows because Andrew bought a house. Andrew has a life.
Sorry.
Andrew has title insurance. And that title insurance ensures that the chain of title from the guy he bought it from the guy that bought it before, it's all clean all the way to Andrew. And if there's any problem, then this really shady shit called title insurance is supposed to kick in. By the way, it's the biggest scam on the planet. Nobody is, like, 1 out of 1 million policies has an issue. But Andrew had to fork out cash at close for title insurance. What a scam. It's the biggest scam. That's pretty much where I'm going to say it out loud on a recorded basis. So it's allegedly where everybody in the mob went to. They went into title insurance. I might have some firsthand knowledge having been in this industry for a while. But trust me when I say this, it's a scam. So this title rep that I've known for a while, who's actually a former amateur boxer, did one of those 30-day fit challenges where they drop a bunch of weight in 20 days. You know the shit I'm talking about, Andrew?
Right, yes,
okay.
Yes.
Then he started going into boxing training, and he's going to have a boxing match against a real estate broker that we both know. So
is this
it's
for like a fundraiser?
No, it's just they're going to fight inside of a gym. And so he tagged me on their fight, right? And by the way, you can see this. You can go on my timeline or type in Lee Honish into Facebook, and you can probably find the conversation. So here's the funny part, right? So he's fighting this broker who has a little bit of a boxing background. They're both kind of short, fat guys who've lost weight, who think they're badasses. So this is what he writes. Like, I can't even make this shit up. So this is what the dude writes. Hey, I watched the Bonaducci thing, and I've been thinking since I've been doing this boxing thing again, we should fight.
Nice.
I said, and here was my exact response. Okay, but let me explain the difference between me and you, okay? I said, for the next 4 months, I've got to prepare for the Pan Am Games for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's literally training every single day, cutting weight, and it's really serious for me.
Right.
I said, after that, I am more than happy to kick your ass. But let me also make it abundantly clear to you how this is going to play out. This isn't going to be me and you in your little boxing gym in front of like 12 people and having donuts afterwards. I don't fight like that. I said, I only do bright lights under the big top, baby. Got to strap it on and walk the walk. Woo!
Right.
Jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun. I said,
I can't deny you, bro.
This is exactly what I told him. I said, I'm going to make you into a superstar, dude. If you're man enough to strap it on and you really want to fight me, that's like something you really want to do, I am more than happy to see if you can handle walking the walk under the big lights. I said, but I'm not doing any hokey pokey.
So what would you do? Like a real estate event? How are you guys going to put this together?
For people who are listening, believe it or not, I draw a lot of people. Everybody wants to see me get my ass kicked. It's not hard to get a crowd, Andrew. I'd probably promote my own event. How many people do you think I could get? I mean, I get a ballroom, right? It's a smoker fight, so I don't need the athletic commission. So, what, I can get a small ballroom
for
about,
whatever,
what, 200 or 300 people at about $10 a ticket, winner take all? Put it all into a pot, baby.
Very nice.
Or I could do a PBC pot style, and I will take everything, and you will just be happy to have a fight of this scale.
Your next time.
And then all I'm going to do is just stand there and get fat and wait around. I'm going to, it'll be after the Pan Am, so I'll be tiny and thin all emaciated from cutting weight for the Pan Ams. Oh, I'm so not looking forward to the Pan Ams. So not looking forward to it, Andrew. I am so old. And now I got people who want to...
How long does the injury have you out of training?
I can't turn my neck currently.
You can't do what?
I can't turn my neck currently.
Wow.
I threw my hip out at practice today. And I sat out for maybe 5 minutes of my 90-minute sparring session. And that's just because they were doing takedowns, and I thought, that might be a little excessive today. And then I strapped it on with one of our brown belt coaches who's getting ready for a no-gi tournament. And so I took my jacket off, and we were going no-gi 5-minute rounds, and it was strapped on. He and I were pretty dead serious about it. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm really lucky that I train with really good guys. My brown belt coach is an amazing guy. He's getting ready for Worlds. So the fever within our the daytime training that I do, it's kind of ramped up because in mid-December, they're all going to No-Gi World. They're all fuck. Those guys are all fired up. I have a great coach. I have a great black belt and owner and coach in Sammy Garcia. Manny Ortiz, who's my brown belt day coach, phenomenal guy, great brown belt. He was just very smart. He didn't want to pull this big landmass on top of him today. Dude, I'm so fat right now, it's ridiculous. Here's how fat I am, Andrew. I was at a party on Sunday. By the way, if you're still listening, why are you listening? It's just me and Andrew shooting the shit. So I went to this party on Sunday for a friend. I'm on a boat, and this guy that I played golf with, I haven't seen in about 6 months. He looks at me and he goes, "Holy shit, Lee, how much do you weigh?"
Oh no, that's never good.
That's how the conversation started. Holy shit, dude, how much do you weigh right now? I said, yeah, I'm pretty heavy right now.
It's time to diet.
He goes, how much did you weigh for Bonaduce? This is what he said secondly, because he had watched the post on Facebook. He goes, how much did you weigh for Bonaduce? I said, truthfully, 197, and I was still kind of cutting weight that night. I said, if it was, and this is true story, for those of you wondering, Andrew was the one who forced me to go eat dinner that night before the fight. I'm like, no, I don't want to be bloated for the fight or anything. He's like, dude, you got to eat. We had I remember we had Baja Fresh.
Yep.
Right across from the...
Watching you on the local television.
Oh, that was funny.
It started out an idea. That's why when you tell this guy that you're going to bring the lights and cameras, he better know who he's dealing with. That started out an idea, and you ended up on the local television before you got in the ring. Like, you're funny, Lee. It's just a great thing.
And I told him the truth. Why would I want to do a fight with anybody if it wasn't for me getting some kind of pub for this show or some kind of sponsorship or something crazy? Why would I do it? I got nothing to prove. I'm a Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitor now.
And then when I seen you on True TV, like he never told me that that fight was going to True Television. He never said. I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, that's Lee. This is Lee Bonaduce. And I remember, hey, look, I am there. I'm right there.
You're right there ringside, yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was fucking funny, man. And they show that rerun all the time, Lee. Bonaduce's on that. Well, I don't know if that show's
it's under car
around.
Crashes, yeah. I don't know why it gets so much play. It just does.
Well, he was pretty funny
so
on that
you want to know what
though.
I'm pissed off about? So, Tough Enough, by the way, if you're still listening to the show, what the hell are you doing? I turned the jazz off. So, Tough Enough is doing a 15...
You did jazz the whole show.
That's true. So Tough Enough's doing a 15-year retrospective of their biggest fighters. And so I was telling Jeff Jeff Mayer, Meyer. Everybody calm down.
Yeah.
So Jeff is, they picked out all the big people, right? Like Ronda Rousey, Kat Zingano, like the big people who fought there. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Jeff, you got to put in the black eye incident. That's the greatest spectacle ever in your cage. Like, that's the greatest moment possibly in Tough Enough history when I accosted a guy during an interview. No, I don't think we're going to go in that direction, Lee. I said, hey, it's your video. I'm just telling you, you want to sell. That's going to be the standout piece right in the middle of that videotape. Everybody's going to go, what the fuck was that? Nobody ever listens to me, Andrew. I am the showstopper. I am Mr. WrestleMania. What's going on with you?
Nothing. Chilling here.
That's good. How's your work? I'm just wondering how long we can keep going before everybody turns off the show.
I think I'm up to number 2 in my league now, Lee. It's getting close, buddy.
I lost this past week. I lost this week in fantasy. I'm afraid to look because the guy that I started had Phillip Rivers and he had Keenan Allen. And
yeah, right.
Of course, they both had ridiculous days, right?
Yep.
So it is what it is. That's fine. I got an F. You know how they give you a recap?
That's not good.
I got an F.
In one of my leagues. The other league, I suck. I don't even look at that one anymore.
Man,
you know what, Lee? You want to know what sucks about fantasy football, you guys? I'll tell you real fast. You get low in the draft pick, you're fucked in this league. Like, dead serious. It really goes off of those 2 running backs, and it seems whoever gets the top running backs of the league, and basically the league knows who's going to be the top running backs when it starts. It's not rocket science here, gentlemen. And when you're pick number 11 of a 12-man league, you're number 12, number 10, you're kind of fucked. You're donating money. Now you're hoping one of these bench guys is going to, do something. Maybe a star gets injured and then your guy can step up. But, man, it really seems like the guys who got the first 4 picks, 5 picks, usually are the ones in the playoffs. I'm just saying.
I need a whole lot of points tonight out of Monday Night Football. I need the Atlanta kicker to score like 15 points for me, and the Seattle defense has to play out of body.
I got Lockett going from Seattle.
Dude, I'm down by 25 points. I'm down by 25.
And you got you got defense and what did you say? The defense and the
defense,
kicker?
Seattle defense and Bryant, the Atlanta kicker.
Okay, well, if Atlanta lays an egg, which they have done this year, you can get some big points off the defense. That kicker, he needs to get like 5, though.
I need a couple of pick sixes. I need not one.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm looking at what this guy made all his points on. He had Antonio Brown for Pittsburgh, who got 3 touchdowns on Sunday. He scored 32 fan points. He had Drew Brees, who scored 2 TDs.
The fucking 75-point game? What the hell?
No. Yeah, well, my game, yeah.
That New Orleans versus, who did they play?
New Orleans against Washington, 34-31. Yeah. Wow. Shootout.
Yep.
I feel bad for
Washington. Chargers.
No, the Chargers played Buffalo.
That put 75, 54 to 20-something.
Chargers, Buffalo.
Smokes.
They showed up against a top-rated defense and blew them apart.
Yep.
Buffalo had a great defense coming into the game. I'm excited. I could still go 10-6. There's a possibility. That big a win can turn a team around. If they go on a run and win out the schedule, they're in.
Yeah, and you don't have a bunch of quitters and a fucking bullshit owner.
But we don't have. We don't have a city, dude. We don't have a city. LA doesn't want him. San Diego doesn't want him. It's fucked up.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Las Vegas.
Here's the truth about LA, though. LA will forgive you if you're a winner.
Las Vegas did not want the Raiders. They never even put that thing to a public vote because they knew it wouldn't pass. And Lee, I'm telling you right now, they have done 2 events over there that were open to the public, and they said less than 150 people showed up.
Yeah, but the truth about Raider fans in Las Vegas, they don't have cars.
And they don't have money.
Yeah, no, they don't. No, they don't. I mean, legitimately.
They are not going to be able to afford these prices of these tickets.
They're expecting the hotels to buy it up and bring people to come in to watch the games.
Oh, and I was expecting to see some hotel bigwigs at that groundbreaker. Not there. And to be honest with you, and I'm keeping it real, you guys, there's been a 2% drop-off in the hotel traffic. 2%. And they're already in the red for the last 2 months on that tax. What was it? The taxes they were holding out, the hotel tax for the stadium. Yep. The last 2 months is in the red already, you guys.
Did we cover everything? Are we all caught up now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well,
I hate them. Lee, let me tell you something. When my Raider game